Hello, namaste. It's Leanne Peters here from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook, and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And it's my honour to be here sharing with you today. Today is, well, right now it's Saturday the 3rd of November. I'm coming to you live from Tasmania, Australia. And so it's Saturday here right now at exactly 5:10 p.m. So I trust that you're doing well and things are flowing well for you right now. I'm here to share some guidance for Saturday and Sunday. So, thank you. Hi, Shani. Lovely to see you. So extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. Also, extra special welcome to our Facebook top fans. Hello. Hi, Sandy and Leanne and Lindsay. One of our top fans is here. Hello to you. Hi, Sarah. Good morning. Hello, Kirsten and Bronwyn. Perfect timing as always. Not that I'm saying that I'm anything special, but I think everything is perfectly timed, isn't it? Hi, Susan. Leanne's waiting for her cards to arrive. I trust they reach you soon. Hi, Victoria. And another one of our top fans, Saskia's here. Hi, Maria. Lovely to see you. And Renee. Hello. So welcome. If you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is using my combined... I've got two decks here, my Speed of Light Oracle and my new, it's the sun's coming through, the new Animal Kingdom Oracle. So I've got these two decks I've combined. We've got 110 cards here. So I'll be using this combined deck, and I'll be looking for the best card for Saturday, the best card for Sunday, that's Saturday the 3rd, the best card for Sunday the 4th, and then the best card for the theme for Saturday and Sunday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason. So take on board what feels right for you, what resonates with you at this time, and let the rest go. I'm sure it's no accident that we happen to be here together right now. So I trust that there is a reason for it. And whatever that reason is, let's be surprised and let it reveal itself as we go. And how about the last guidance? Like, looking back on that was pretty spot on and interesting about the boundaries and breaking down our defences and fear coming up. There was quite powerful energy moved in on Thursday, later on Thursday here, and hung around for about 24 hours. So it was like a storm. We actually did have, I don't know about you, but we did have a weather storm, a front come through. We even had really quite hot weather yesterday, and today we've got snow on our mountain that's nearby. So it's been interesting, stormy, chaotic energy, weather-wise and energetically. So if you're still travelling through the storm, I feel and have found it really important to find a resolution, to shift whatever the fear is that's come up, find the solution, to find the solution and to resolve whatever the issue is so that we can close that door and keep moving forward. So very interesting energy around. I'm very keen to see what the cards want to reveal for today. So welcome everybody. No, Nancy, I'm not doing personal readings, but welcome. I trust that something shared for everyone will resonate with you. So I'm now shuffling this big deck, the combined deck, which is really cool. I'm getting more used to it, actually, more familiar with the combination, which is actually really fun to use for me. So I'm shuffling and holding the intention to find the best card for Saturday, the 3rd of November. So if it's not quite Saturday for you yet, I don't think it will be far away. So you can think of this as guidance in advance, or refer back to my weekend video, my Wednesday video for Friday's guidance. So nice deep breath. The best card for Saturday, the 3rd of November, I trust is this. So we have a Speed of Light Oracle card, and it is a featured card. It's the Crystal Beach. It has further instructions here, which is to split the deck and take the top card. So splitting the deck, and this is the interesting part because we've got the other deck to go with it, the Flamingos. So let's put the deck down and look at these two cards. So these two cards have come up together for a reason. So what I'm going to do is look at these separately, and then we're going to look at their relationship together. So we've got Crystal Beach, card 11. And the key words say decision, vision, pondering, clarity, and decide. So we might find for some of us that we have a decision that we need to make on Saturday. This may be a big life decision. It may be just something kind of trivial, something that's not really a big deal. But there's a sense here, a feeling that we might be looking for or feeling for clarity. That clarity may not be forthcoming on Saturday, and we may feel quite indecisive, because when we don't feel clear about something, we're kind of in that indecisive sort of space. And there's a feeling here that if we can kind of step back a little bit, just soften our search for to whatever way we want to go, and let clarity come, then that will probably help, especially if this is a life decision. Some of us may find it inspiring to be by or near or in a body of water on Saturday as well. So there's clarity coming. So if you're looking for a solution to something, or you have a decision that you have to make and you're getting a bit impatient on it, and it might just be Saturday, it might not just be Saturday, it might be in general at this time, then you're being encouraged to kind of put your intention out there. So whatever your question is, or whatever it is that you're feeling upon, and then kind of step back from it and just let it unfold and let clarity come to you, rather than seeking clarity, because then we sort of chase it away, because we've always got that sort of carrot dangling in front of us when we're looking for something and searching for it. So the best thing probably to do is to step back, settle into doing something else, and kind of in some ways forget about, if possible, what it is that we're confused about or uncertain about, and then let the clarity come, because it will come. It has to, because we've got the intention there, and then we leave ourselves open by not getting too caught up in the situation, and let that clarity come to us. And that clarity will bring that confidence that we need to step forward. So that's Crystal Beach. Decision time, clarity are the two really important words in that. And this is the Flamingos. This hasn't actually come up before. This is from my new deck. It's card 40. And it says social gathering. So this talks about social energy, or interacting with other people. It might be one other person, it might be 100, but interacting with other people being important on Saturday. So out of the 110 cards in the deck, these two cards came up. So there's something significant about this for some of us on Saturday. So social gathering, do we need to maybe, if we're in fact, there might be a connection there too, feeling indecisive about some type of social gathering, and to perhaps feel on what feels right and whether we should go ahead. But this social energy is here, so it might be favourable to kind of push ourselves out of the rut, or push ourselves forward a little bit and do that interaction, that social interaction. Otherwise this card wouldn't have come up, because it is the social card in the deck. So I trust that makes sense for you, and thank you. That's for Saturday. Let's now put those cards back. How are you all doing? I'm now looking for the best card for Sunday, the 4th of November. So Sunday the 4th, take a nice deep breath, and we'll see what comes up. Okay, we'll go with this card, a Speed of Light. And we've got another featured card. We've got Sensuality, which has further instructions here, which say to breathe deeply and choose a random card. So we'll go with this to go with it. Oh gosh, it's featured card day. This says fan out the deck and take another card. So I'll just fan out the deck. And we'll go with this to add to it. Here. Ooh, interesting. So we have these 3 cards have happened to come up for Sunday. We've got these 3. So these have come up together for a reason. You might find that one of these really makes sense, or you might find the combination is important for you to know at this time. So again, I'm going to look at these individually, and then we're going to look at their relationship together. So the first card that came up was Sensuality, card 46, the Dolphins. It says love, breath, relationship, and passion. So Sunday, through this card, feels to be favourable to rekindle love and rekindle our connection, especially in our relationships. So this is probably a close relationship. It may be a lover, but it may be someone quite close in our sort of close circle, if you like, and a rekindling of that connection. There's also a sense of rekindling of our connection of love with ourselves. So our self-love continues to be important, but we may have found, especially when this recent chaotic storm moved in out of nowhere that took us by surprise just a day or two ago, that sort of swept in, may have crumbled or shattered how we feel about ourselves. So we may find that we need to go through a gentle repair in some ways, really practicing our self-care and self-nourishment to rebuild our self-love again, to rebuild our acceptance of who we are. So that might be quite important for some of us. But it is definitely favourable energy on Sunday for rekindling love. So whether this is personal with us or whether this is our closest relationships, it feels important. So this is about breathing love and life back into ourselves and back into our relationships again. And they may have just recently flattened or crumbled, but let's now rebuild. Let's release any grudges that we hold, and let's rebuild that sense of love again. Breath may be really important too. We've got the Shaman as well for Sunday, and it's card 17. It says solitude, grounding, mending, privacy, and reassess. So this talks about Sunday. Many of us may just want our private time. It may not be all day Sunday, it may be part of Sunday, but we might just want some private time just for us or in our closest relationships. So we do have those moments, those opportunities, the time to rekindle and reconnect and rebuild, re-strengthen that love again. So with this card aside, this is talking about that privacy energy and connecting with our private moments and using that time to heal and mend, to reassess where we are in our life, how we're flowing, are we going the direction that we want to go? Have things changed recently and we're being steered in a bit of a different course or a bit of a different track? So it's good to perhaps spend some time considering these things that we're dealing with or that have been loud at this time, so we can get some clarity and really feel upon where we want to go and where we want to take things. With this comes, this is perfect. It's from the new deck. It's our Bear, card 43. And he says to move out of the rut. To move out of the rut. So some of us may feel that we want to come out of hiding and come out of our and this is a private space which is very healthy, but there's also a sense here of being in the cave, and some of us may have felt that in the last couple of days when this really strong, potent, chaotic energy came and basically knocked our feet out from under us. And some of us may have kind of retreated back to cope, to deal with things, to work out what was going on, because some of us were left a bit dazed and confused with how things kind of happened, or what was flowing with these last couple of days. So some of us may feel through the bear here to step out now of the cave and out of the rut that we've been in, and to really let ourselves participate more fully in our life. We can't fully participate in our life if we're trapping ourselves in a cave. If we're licking our wounds, if we're healing and mending, sometimes we need to be in that withdrawn private sort of space to mend and heal. But sometimes we get a bit too comfortable in that space too, and we sit around in it maybe unnecessarily. So let's consider our reason for being in the cave on Sunday, and whether it's healthy, whether it's required right now for our health and our well-being, or whether we're just sitting in it now because it's a comfortable place where we can avoid the outside world. So Bear's encouraging us now to step out of the rut, step out of hiding. It's time to be vocal. Let our voice be heard. Let our love be heard. So these all go together in some way. So we're looking at, I need an extra hand. So we're looking at bringing love into and rekindling and breathing life back into ourselves and our relationships and life in general. So it's like it's like a balloon that may have become deflated, and it's now about working with our breath and with love, maybe our privacy and our willingness to come out of the cave if it's not a healthy place for us now, so that we can breathe or blow air back into that balloon that we are, to bring life back into our being, to reinflate ourselves. So let's work with all the energy that's around. It feels to be a myriad of a full spectrum of potential here for Sunday, but a really important time for us personally. So that's the guidance for Sunday. Cool. It's great seeing these new cards fit in, and it's surprising because a lot of the cards I've not pulled up yet. So now I'm looking for the theme card for Saturday and Sunday. So while I'm shuffling for the theme card, just a couple of things. We have our Tasmania Healing Retreat coming up in February for a week. We've got 4 rooms left currently, and I just want to let you know the early bird tickets for that retreat will end on the 15th of November. So I'll also post a link up on my Facebook page tomorrow for that, or no, not tomorrow, on Monday, on the 5th, with 10 days to go, just so you know. Also, if you're in Sydney, we're doing a free public event at one of the parks in Sydney at St. Peter's. It's a meet and greet if you want to hang around or pop in and say hello for 5 minutes. So that's coming up in January. You can learn about that on my website. And also I will be at the New Age Festival in Risdon Vale, which is near Hobart, next weekend. Actually, I'll be doing spirit guide drawings live in person, which I don't do very often. And I'll have a few of my card decks and books and a few things if you want to stop in. You can learn more about that on my website too, or just let me know if you have questions and I can point you in the right direction. So you can learn more about that on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Now let's grab the theme card. This will help bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture for Saturday and Sunday. I trust that you're all feeling good and that you're travelling through this chaotic, surprising, out of the blue, crazy energy that's certainly knocked our feet from under us. But thankfully for me, I'm coming out the other side. I trust you are as well. Seem to come in quickly and sort of leave quite quickly too, is what I noticed. Unless we hold ourselves in stuff, then it hangs around, doesn't it? So this is our theme card for Saturday and Sunday. And it's the butterfly, and this adds just a beautiful, uplifting, transformative energy to the weekend. It's card 2. It says simply joy. Joy. So if you have a special connection with butterfly, or if they've been showing up for you lately, then that's your personal special connection too, and the special extra message from this card. But let's talk a little bit more about it. I feel this talks about the great transformation that we are going through right now, quickly, suddenly. It's like we were a caterpillar sitting or sleeping or transforming in a cocoon, and then suddenly a couple of days ago that cocoon unpinned itself from where it was positioned, all safe and sound, snug in some corner of a tree in a branch somewhere, and it unpinned and dropped to the ground. And we had to quickly scamper and help ourselves put the pieces together so that we could allow ourselves to continue to transform. And through the hard times, through the intensity of just this last 24 to 48 hours, many of us have been scrambling to find or to put, this wing that fell off over there, or this part, and bring these parts together again. So we've been working really hard to glue ourselves back together just in this last day or two. And this is showing quite an important transformation that a lot of us have been experiencing. As we've let go of our fear, a lot of us have been facing our insecurities that we thought we'd long resolved, or we didn't realize that we had, and especially our insecurities about our security, about the things and the people around close by. And that's represented by how I'm seeing it now in my mind's eye, is the unpinning of the cocoon and the dropping of it to the ground, and the panic that brings up. The immediate initial panic that happens when something surprises us or shocks us. And we've had to scramble and use our tools and step back and help ourselves so that we can continue this transformation. So we've gone through a rapid, potent transformation, and it continues this weekend by the look of it. And it looks like a lot and feels like a lot of joy, a lot of uplifting energy coming in. I don't know if you've got strong winds, but we have very strong wind, and I've been working with it only to help me release the stuff that doesn't belong in my space, the stuff that's pulling on my energy. I've been working with the wind to release, and as that's released, I then have been feeling the wind kind of circle me and lift me up. Just like with this butterfly card, there's a lifting up, a lightness, a rising up feeling here. So if you still feel like you're broken and shattered on the ground, it's okay. Just gently find your pieces, glue yourself back together again. Let go of your insecurities that have been revealed and your fear, and allow yourself to stand up when you've repaired, and let the wind carry you and lift you up again. Just because you feel broken and shattered, and you may have felt it recently, you may feel it now, doesn't mean that it's permanent and forever. So just be gentle with yourself as you mend and repair and stand up again, because you're going to stand up stronger than you did or than you could have before just a couple of days ago. So important energy around for this weekend. Not comfortable at all, but important. So let's just travel through it as best as we can. So thank you so much. I have used my combined Animal Kingdom, my new deck, and my Speed of Light for this reading today. 110 cards. You can combine yours too if you want to. It's lots of fun. They've been made to fit together, and you can learn more about the decks on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Thank you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, just send us a message through our website. So thank you so much. I think I've talked about everything that I need to, so sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I'll be back to share with you again real soon. So nice having the sun out, because we've had snow, not here on at sea level, but we've had snowy, stormy, heavy rains and strong winds, so it's kind of feels special to be basking in the sun right now. So thank you, and thanks for spending your precious time with me today. Thanks, and I'll connect with you again next time. Namaste. Thank you. Bye.